Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of DC Collectors. Today we're taking a look at the brand new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman White Knight line of action figures. Now in this set, you have Batman and the Joker from the White Knight, and of course Azrael from Curse of the White Knight. Now I've read this book. I haven't read, I'm assuming this is a follow-up to that book. I haven't read that one yet. Don't know if it's on DC Universe online there, or the DC Universe app, but if it is, I will be sure to check it out because that looks really cool just in the package. Now, usually I do just one figure review per video, but I kind of want to do a deep dive on these, and I'm really anxious to open them up and add them to the display shelf. So that's why I'm kind of being selfish here, and I'm going ahead and doing all three in one shot. Now, let's take a look at the Batman figure. Of course, each box contains the same detail that they previously do. Here's the back of the box featuring the artwork that the figure is based on. All that kind of good stuff. We will set it to the side so you can see what they all look like side by side. Here is the Joker, or Jack Napier. He does come with an alternate Jack Napier head. Back of the box features some of the White Knight. I think that's a cover to White Knight number 8. It is. Awesome artwork. Great. It's a great story too. If you haven't read it, you really need to do yourself a favor and go out and grab a copy. Now here is Azrael. This is really a very cool, in the package, very awesome looking action figure. Here's the artwork that it's based off of, and yes, this comes from Batman Curse of the White Knight number 1, which came out in 2019, so probably not on the DC Universe app yet. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, I haven't read this one, so looking forward to checking this one out because this is a very interesting look for Azrael. You can see here, I like that look. Looks like 3 omnibus standing right there, so I really love the way they have the big font giving you the name of the character and what, you know, multiverse this is from. Yeah, I like that. Pretty cool. All right, so let's tear into these and play with them. Okay, so here they are out of the package, and they have made one running change to the packaging, and I will show you what that looks like. On the inside, if you've ever taken one out of the package, used to, there would be this whole plastic piece here that holds the card, and the base was all one piece. So you risked bending the card when you were pulling this off right here because it was all one piece. Now they've made it where this is one piece that holds the card, and this is another piece that holds the base, making them separate. So that makes getting the card out a lot easier without risk of damage to the card. But here are the figures. We'll start with the Batman over here, looking at his card. Cool card art, thick card stock. I really love that McFarlane goes the extra mile with the collectability of these guys by just adding the cards into the packs. Here is the base with the DC logo on it. Black stand, really cool. Little grapple launcher doohickey thingy. Comes with this batarang with the rope. Yeah, I really don't know how that's gonna work. I mean, really, where do you even put that? I mean, there's nowhere to stick it. Yeah, who knows? Here is some tied up batarang, a batarang with some rope that will hang off his belt that I'll show you later. Here is the Joker's stuff. Joker comes with a cool card here. Data on the back. You know, you can pause the video and read that if you want to. Pretty cool. Jack Napier head. Really nice sculpt. He comes with, I didn't even notice this in the comics, but he has 2 different colored eyes. Wow, red, kind of a brown, and a blue. Long super duper Joker gun that, you know, was introduced in like Batman 1989. Super cool. He also comes with the standard DC base. Azrael, his card, Batman Curse of the White Knight. Boom, back of the card. Pause video if you want to read. Same black base. Very cool sword here. I mean, that's seriously an awesome sword. And the fire, it just kind of slides down over it, like so, to make it seem like this thing is on fire. I like the fact that you can fire it up and take the fire off. That was a good plan by McFarlane. I like that idea. All right, so let's take a look at the Batman here. Batman got some dirt or something on him. Nice sculpt, eyeballs. Eyes look pretty good on this one. You know, since you always take a risk when you buy these from Amazon because you're not getting the best one. You don't get your choice from the packages on the shelf. But hey, I'd rather take the risk than not get them at all. I think this one is going to be a fairly hot item to try to get. Here's the small gloves. I do like that. The ab joint here does not look horrible like it does on some of the McFarlane figures. It actually looks pretty decent. Let's go add his ropey dope to the hook here to hang off his belt, give him more of an adventuring look. He's got the thigh-high boots. I'm not going to really go into the articulation because he pretty much has the same articulation that all of the McFarlane toys do. You know, I mean, I guess if you want to, butterfly shoulder joints that, you know, the cape kind of keeps him from going all crazy. He does have bicep swivel. I can't really turn that one, it's kind of stuck, but yeah, there you go. You can see it on that. He unfortunately he doesn't have double jointed elbows. He just has regular elbows, but he does have some pretty neat you know, wrist stuff there. You turn all the way around, go in and out. That's kind of cool. Turns here, pretty cool. He can do a pretty nice split there. He does have double jointed knees, as you can tell, and he has the patented McFarlane ankles and the toe bends. He, by himself, he is a pretty tough figure to stand. It took me a while to get him to stand, to be honest. I don't know why. For some reason, every now and then I'll have trouble with these McFarlane figures just to get some of them to stand. So what he is going to do is he is going to attach himself to the base so that he does not fall over during the video. All right, let's take a look at Jack Napier, the Joker. You can see pretty good paint app on here, and yes, his eyes are different colors here. You know what? Leave a comment in the video if the Joker's eyes are supposed to be different color. I mean, maybe I've never noticed it. Kind of crazy. The bad thing about the Joker's face right here turning white is his arms are still, you know, skin color, and his neck. But that's, yeah, I'm really picking the nit there, so to speak. He has got some absolutely great design work here, sculpting work. It is pretty flawless. I mean, you know, with the McFarlane figures, I say it all the time, you will not find better quality, better design, better paint on anything, on any action figure for 20 bucks. Let's take his head off. Head pops off fairly easy, and the Jack Napier head goes on like so. I think I like him better with the Jack Napier head for some reason. I don't know why, but I think I'm digging that particular head much more than the Joker head, and it could be because of the color of his arms and all that kind of good stuff. Now, I will say, I forgot to say on this, the Batman, the cape, it's a little thinner material. It's not as thick. So, and I've noticed this with both Azrael and the Batman. It seems like McFarlane took some heft away from the cape, I guess, to keep the things from falling over. Here is a very bulky but awesome Azrael figure. I'm looking at this, and for some reason I'm saying, you know what? And it could be just the boots, but they have a good base here for a Etrigan figure. Like I said again, it could be the boots. I don't know. But just look at this. I can't even begin to describe how awesome this figure is. Let me get my hands off, and you can see how the cape pieces here just move, just hang. It's really a thin plastic. I'm so glad they chose to go with this design aesthetic, or change the thickness of this material here. It has done wonders for these action figures. He does not have butterfly. Yeah, he does have butterfly articulation. He has bicep bends. He again does not have the double jointed elbows where the Joker does, but he is like Batman in that regard, that he doesn't have that. His articulation here at the waist does not bother me, because aesthetically it looks pleasing to the eye. It's not like just hanging out way over his stomach to look awkward. He's got double jointed knees, as you can see. The awful ankle joints that McFarlane has are hidden behind the boot, which is awesome to me. He does have, you know, the toe bends, which I could care less about those. Let's see, he has great flexibility there. The head, it will turn, but this whole piece, the hood, is sort of this rubbery. In fact, I don't even know how to describe it. The head, I kind of got him out of shot there, but the head's this rubbery kind of material. But no complaints there, because it looks really nice. Now let's see if we can put the sword in his hand, because we all want to see the guy stand with the sword. Here's gonna be the tough part, maybe. I don't know. That was pretty easy to open up. Look at that. Holy cow. That is an awesome figure. Put him on his stand as well, so you can see all the figures side by side. We'll get a little bit of height measurement on him. I know I don't want to be the guy who pulls out the tape measure all the time, but he is a Batman. I'm looking at is not quite 7.5 inches. He's 7.25 maybe. The Joker is just a hair above 7 inches, just a hair. And Azrael is, he's about as tall as Batman, maybe a tad taller. But there you go. These are the latest figures in the McFarlane DC Multiverse wave of action figures. They're based on Batman the White Knight, and they are absolutely awesome action figures. I highly suggest you go out and buy them. I will put a link to the orders in Amazon in the description below. For, you know, I think they were priced at $24.99, but I actually got them for $19.99 because they dropped $5 in price over the last few weeks. So Amazon gave me the $5 discount on each figure. So $19.99, can't beat it. You need to buy these. Go out, find them, buy them right now. Check out DCCollectors.com each and every day for the latest DC Comics toy and action figure news. Peace.